Alright, so I'm going to review New Mutants 14 and X-Men Legacy number, oh crap, what was it? Number 237, which are chapters 11 and 12 of Second Coming. Thankfully, after, chapter 10 was kind of okay, but it bordered on dull a little bit for me. 11 and 12 actually pick up things quite well. In the feature, we have X-23, Angel, Cypher, Cable, Wolverine, and Domino fighting the Master Mold, which is churning out all these Nimrods going back into the present. But they kind of have their hands full when they realize that they have not just one Master Mold, but two Master Mold Sentinels actually to fight, which is really cool. And Cypher has to do everything he can to try and override the system, but the Sentinels are not going down without a fight, obviously. Meanwhile, back in the present, we have a small contingent of evil mutants which have joined up on the island, are also attempting to fight the Nimrods. We actually have, Toad is there, and Toad has always been a pussy to me. I especially like that part because there's a Nimrod that actually comes at the island, and while Sack is telling him to, man up and start fighting, Sack is actually killed by this, and Toad gets a couple of his fingers blown off in the blast, which I thought was hilarious. And we also have the Nimrods attacking Storm upon the bridge, and Colossus is there fighting along with her, and even at one point one of the robots was able to get a hold of his arm and actually shatter the metal skin that he has, which I thought was really gruesome but kind of cool at the same time. I'm not really going to spoil the details of what all happens, but you could probably read it for yourself. They are eventually successful in shutting down the Nimrods, but what happens towards the end of the X-Men Legacy issue was that Bastion has shown up, and he's there along with Grayton Creed and Stephen Lang. Now, before I touch upon what happens at the end of X-Men Legacy, I need to discuss X-Factor real quick. That's a really good issue, in which, if you aren't reading X-Factor by Peter David, by the way, I've been saying this a long time, but go pick it up because I think you're really missing out if you're not reading that title. Guido and Monet are actually dealing with Baron Mordo right now, and because Mordo's trying to suck the energy out of her for a cure to his, I think he's got cancer or something like that. And you have X-Factor dealing with the MRD as well, and Bolivar Trask is actually, or not Bolivar Trask, Henry Gyrich is actually attempting to fight the control that Bastion has over him, and eventually succeeds in doing so. That's a really good story, but we have one more chapter left to go after this besides the finale, which is X-Force. X-Force 28, and X-Force 28 is actually supposed to be the final issue of this, because unfortunately they're canceling the series after this. This is really cool, and I especially like when Bastion says at the end that, he may have stopped my forces, but there's still somebody else who's going to be damn sure to take them out, and I'm really kind of looking forward to see who that's going to be. So that pretty much does it for this review right there. Thanks for watching, and join me next time when I review the final issue. Until then, catch you guys later.